This is the 14th theory that governs magic, grounding our magic in reality.
Necronomicon is coming.
So no matter what magic you are trying to do, you are trying to manifest change in the physical plane. You are trying to manifest change in your physical vessel, in your life situation, whether it be your job, your emotions, interactions with others, what have you. You can make a long list, and if you've been watching this channel for a while, you guys know I'm notorious for lists, for random listing, blah blah blah. Anyway, so when we take ritual action, we are bringing our thoughts out into the real world. It's essentially like if somebody has, if you're working together on a group project and someone has a file on their computer that you need to work on, like a group project. Didn't you hate those in school? I totally did. Anyway, so, if you need to get something done and you don't have the file or the proper resources, you need to get those files and those proper resources on your computer because they're not doing any good on your friend's computer. He needs to email them to you. You need something in hand. Like even people that like paperback books, like I do, which is why my magical theater book is a paperback book, but that's also because the formatting to Kindle is a nightmare. I still haven't figured it out yet. Sorry. Uh, anyway, so you need to ground your magic in reality. And when first we have ideas. Like think about this. It was in a book. It was in a book I read. It was a fantastic book. Once again, all my books are upstairs. I really should move my library down here if I'm going to make all my vids down here. Anyway, so the person that invented a chair, or a car, or a microwave, or pretty much anything, it started off as an idea in their head. And, you have to come up with an idea in order to create something. Some people might be like, I didn't have the idea, I just started working on stuff. But you had a thought process to get there, right? So, first, they have an idea of what it's supposed to look like, and then they work on it to create it in this physical reality, which is why planning is so important with rituals. You want to plan out all the you want to plan out the time of day, what day, if you can get all complicated like this, the time of day, what day, the moon cycle, what your ritual attire is going to be, what all of your things on your altar are going to be, what color schemes are you going to use, what words are you going to use. And essentially when we take our desire and we bring it out into the open by doing things in our reality with it, we are bringing that intention to manifest here. It's kind of like, if you have a fantastic idea for a book, like I did, that's all well and good. But what good is a fantastic idea or all these wonderful ideas that I have in my head and my understanding of all of these different subjects if I didn't make these videos? It wouldn't manifest. It wouldn't go anywhere. It would just stay locked up in here, and that's not good for me because I don't have a vent, and that's not good for you guys if you're watching these because I can't help you learn stuff, right? You gotta bring things into the physical reality, and our actions through symbolism, through raising energy, through directing energy, and through declaration brings it to life. It's almost like people that I don't want to take this down a bad turn or whatever, but people that have had things happen to them, a lot of times you like block it out, and it's in here mentally. I mean, there's plenty in my life that I've literally blacked out, and I'm still working on getting those things back. But when you block those things out, it's almost like that they're not real. They didn't happen. But when you're able to recall those things, they become more real. When you're able to remember those things, they become more real. And then sometimes, depending on the thing, it might be hard to voice it because that's taking those thoughts and putting them into the physical reality. Like, if you're afraid to tell someone the truth, that's because it's out in the open. It's now in the physical reality. Now it has to be done with. It has to be dealt with. And any ideas that we have, we can manipulate them in here, but it's when we take them outside that it manifests real change. I mean, that's why there's That's why in like the Necronomicon, for example, all of the power words and all of the chants are meant to be said out loud because it brings it into this physical plane. Think about, invoking the Watcher. When we say the invocation of the Watcher, and then we take the sword of the Watcher, we jam it in the dirt at the end of the invocation. You are grounding it, literally sticking it in the ground, so the Watcher knows where to manifest. That's exactly the same thing with any other spell. I mean, it's anytime that we take an action with a symbolic object, we are taking that intention and grounding it in this reality. This thing that I want it to happen here. You guys get it? I hope I explained that well enough because I mean this one really made sense to me. Um, So, yeah, that's theory number 14 on what governs magic. And I really wonder what you guys think about this. You can check out any of my other videos for general magic stuff, how to work with the Necronomicon, how to do the gate walking, which, by the way, I just printed out the draft of my gate walking workbook-ish thing that I'm gonna have to grammarize, and I have a friend that's helping me out. I don't even know if it's gonna be what's gonna be released first, this video or that. I don't know. So this could be a retroactive surprise. But yeah, also my other book, Magical Theater, where I do get into discussion about this particular topic in more of a psychological manner, is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, both of those websites. And like I said, it's not on Kindle yet, but maybe I can figure this out before this video comes out anyway. So that would also be funny. Um, so yeah, check out any of my other videos. If you want to learn more about magic, drop me an email at priestofthenecro@gmail.com. Drop me any of those questions, comments, complaints, concerns, issues in the comments or by email, and let's have a conversation if you guys want to learn more or ask questions. So good hunting.